are going to carry on with our ratios work. If you remember last week, we looked at simplifying ratios. So you had things like 3 to 9, which you simplified to 1 to 3, or you had 20 to 16, which you simplified to 5 to 4, because you were looking for the highest common factor. You do need to do that today as well, but if you have a look at all of the questions on the board, there's something a little bit different about them. Can you tell me what the thing is that's a little bit different? Alex?
The units that they're measuring are different.
Very good. The units that they're measured in are different. So we can't actually compare them straight away. Do you remember when we did area and perimeter and one side of the rectangle was in centimetres and one side of the rectangle was in millimetres, and we had to change them so they were the same before we could work out the perimeter, didn't we? That's what happens here. So, if you look at the first one, we've got 30 minutes to 2 hours. Okay, so which of those units do you think it would be most appropriate to change? Lachlan?
Like minutes.
What would you change that into then?
2 hours.
So what would 30 minutes be?
30 minutes.
In hours?
Oh, half an hour.
Yeah, do we want fractions?
No.
We don't really, do we? We can cope with them, but we don't really want fractions in our ratios. So what would be the best thing to do, Talon?
120 minutes.
Change the hours into minutes, that's right. And how many minutes are there in 2 hours? 120. So the 30 will stay the same. Obviously there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. So in 2 hours there are 120 minutes. So now we've got them in the same units, we need to simplify them. What can we do if there is a 0 on both sides of the ratio? Molly? We can cancel it, can't we? So let's cancel that straight away. Now our ratio is 3 to 12. So we're looking, remember, for the highest common factor, which is 3. So what does it simplify to?
So 3 would be 1 and then be 1 over 4.
1 to 4, that's right. So it simplifies to 1 to 4. Okay, so that's your simplified ratio. Next one, we've got 50 grams to 1 kilogram. So which unit will be the most appropriate to change, do you think, Marshall?
Kilogram.
Well done, the kilogram. So we'll leave the 50 as it is. And 1 kilogram, how many grams are there in a kilogram?
1,000.
1,000. That's right. So we've got the same units again. Now, again, we've got zeros on either side of the ratio, haven't we? So what can we do?
You have to take off.
We can cancel them, can't we? So we can take 1 there and 1 there. Can I take any more from that side? No, because we haven't got any more to cancel here. So now our ratio is 5 to 100. Okay, what is our highest common factor? Talon?
Oh, the 5.
Yeah, and so the ratio will simplify to
125.
not 1 to 25,
20.
1 to 20, that's right, 1 to 20. There are 25 4s in 100, and there are 20 5s in 100. Okay, this one then, 10 centimetres to 3 metres. Which one do you think we're going to convert? Blake? Well done, the metres. So the centimetres can stay the same. And we've got to change the metres to centimetres. How many centimetres are there in 3 metres?
300.
300, well done. Okay, oh, and again, we've got some zeros to cancel. You'll often find, actually, with these ones where you do convert, that you can get rid of zeros quite easily. So, what am I going to do, Zach? How many?
1.
Yeah, just 1 on each side, that's right. Now our ratio is 1 to 30. Can I simplify that any further? No, that's our simplified ratio, isn't it? 1 to 30. Okay, the last one at the top, 250 millilitres to 1 litre. Okay, which one should we convert to?
1,000.
Well done, to 1,000 millilitres. So, 250 to 1,000, okay? What can I do? Well done, cancel a 0. Now we've got 25 to 100. So Talon, this is where what you said is relevant here because of that number. Marshall?
It would be 1 to 4.
1 to 4, well done. 1 to 4. Because there is obviously, highest common factor isn't 5, is it? What's the highest common factor?
25.
25 is the highest common factor, well done. And there's one lot of 25 in 25 and 4 lots of 25 in 100. If you remember way back when we did percentages, do you remember I said those ones that there are 5 20s or 25s or 4 25s and 25 4s were ones that you needed to learn. Do you remember that? Okay, $6 to 50 cents. Which one should I convert?
The $6
To what?
cents.
Yes, so how many cents will it be?
600.
600, well done. So it'll be 600 cents to 50. Okay, what do I do now? Cancel one of the zeros. And now we're left with the ratio 60 to 5. So what's the highest common factor of 60 and 5?
It will be 5, so it will be 1 over 12.
Well done, 1 to 12. But it's actually 12
To 1.
to 1.
Because
Because you have to make sure that you've got the ratio in the right order. Okay? So if you were going to have made that into a fraction, it would have been 600 over 50, not 50 over 600. Okay? This one then, 2 kilometres to 600 metres. Which one should I convert?
The kilometers,
Well done. How many kilometres in, sorry, how many metres in 2 kilometres?
2,000.
2,000 to 600. Now what can I do?
you can take away 2 zeros.
I can cancel 2 zeros this time, can't I? So we're left with 20 to 6. Can I do anything with that one?
I think you could probably divide them both by 2.
You can divide them both by 2, well done. So the ratio will be 10 to 3. Can I do anything to that? No, I can't, can I? So your simplest form is 10 to 3. Okay, 7 days to 2 weeks. The other way you might see 2 weeks written is a fortnight. Not quite the same as your fortnight, N-I-G-H-T. So 7 days to 2 weeks or 7 days to a fortnight. So what will I convert? Alex?
Change the 7 days into 1 week.
I could do that, or I could do it the other way and change the 2 weeks into days, couldn't I? The thing, this one, because it is a week, we could change it into a week. If that had been, say, 6 days, we wouldn't have been able to do that, would we? So let's change it the week into days so that you know that that's what you would normally do. But you're absolutely right, you could easily do it the other way too. So we've got 7 days and then 2 weeks. How many days in 2 weeks? 14. And so the ratio now is
It'll be 7, and it'll be 1 over 2.
1 to 2, that's right, 1 to 2. Okay, remember, even if you think of them as fractions, so because you keep saying 1 over 2, or which is great, you've got to make sure that you convert them back to ratios at the end, okay? 3 months to a year then. What do I need to do there? 3 months to a year. Marshall?
You change the year into a month.
Yeah, how many months in a year? 12. So it's 3 months to 12 months. Highest common factor? 3. So the ratio is 1 to 4. Okay.
Here's the latest weather word on Wonderful Radio London.